Hey guys, Real Spartan here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, another episode recorded at the umpteenth hour. Today we're going to go and cleanse the, bloody cove, because I want that padlock. There's my supplies. Now, I might sound like a bit quiet today because this is recorded far later than I should be recording, at 10:45 p.m, which my family is like mostly sleeping, so yep, I'll be a bit quiet today, but I wanted to get out a video in order to tell you that there may or may not be a video for the next 2 days. Because tomorrow, computer being built. Finally got a guaranteed date that we're going to finish that up. Secret room, nice. And the day after that, I have a friend over that I have not seen for like 2 months. So yeah, that's very important to me. So, yep, can't pre-record really, because, really, you're just touching everything. Okay. Can't pre-record really, because it's already late enough as it is. I mean, I shouldn't be recording right now, because I might wake someone up. Because my room isn't exactly what I'd call soundproof. So, yep, I'll try to, like, finish this episode up quickly, but this just isn't, like, what I'd call a good time to record. So yep, let's start this fight. We've got a new Barak here, we've got a Pelagic Oracle, and we've got the Absolute Madman. I guess we're just gonna chop. This party composition is here because we don't really have any healers apart from that level 3 occultist, and I want to get this Arbalist up, so I'm giving her double healing trinkets. You thought I was being sarcastic about the Mantic Screeves? I wasn't, they're actually really good. So the Arbalist has like the highest accuracy in the game, so she's not going to miss. Hopefully you can get the Crescendo box, because I really need that. There's the Riposte active, and there's the Arterial Pinch, and there's the Riposte again. Okay, so, yeah, since this is going to be like the last episode for, like before my new PC, I decided that, like, you know, you can talk about like what series you want me to do. Right now, do it in this comment section if you're going to talk about it. Because this is like the final comment section before I get it, as I just said then. So yeah, I could be doing stuff like The Witcher, which I don't even know if I will do, but if you want it, I'll do it, because I could probably get invested like on my own with that series, but yeah, just whatever. I'll talk about it later. I mean, this isn't the last episode of Darkest Dungeon, of course, because this is my most popular series. This is what everyone watches. So yeah, let's get some healing up before this fight ends. As you can see, Battlefield Bandage just healed us 7, which is pretty good for a heal, especially since it will stack up multiple times when you use it, which makes it a reliable healing source. Giant Oyster. Let's open up your oyster. Okay, there are 2 room fights here, and the mission is, of course, to clear room fights. I'm just going to grab these trapezohedrons before we go through here. We also need a lot of deeds and portraits, because I still need to upgrade, like, skills and junk.
Another misfortune.
This is the problem with having, like, no deaths. I mean, well, I had 1 death, but, you know, that isn't really much of anything. With 1 death, all our units is like high leveled comparatively to the Hamlet. Because the game does expect your units to die, and when they don't, it's not that beneficial really. Okay, so Blind Fire. A lot of people don't use Blind Fire. I'm surprised by this, because Blind Fire, like, okay, granted it may be a random target, but it's only like 10% less damage than Sniper Shot, and it's plus 7, or like whatever amount speed you get from it. It's really amazing. Okay, there's an 8, that's not enough. Hopefully he'll just pinch the leper. Okay, Tartar Slam, that's like the worst move possible for me. I'm using Bleed Amulet on the Jester so that his bleeds become reliable.
Grievous injury. Palpable.
A lot of people don't like the Bleed Amulet, which is also surprising, because it's like really good trinket. Extra bleed. Its only downside is like, what, 4 dodge for extra bleed, skill chance, and bleed resist. It's probably because the only unit that can use it really is the Jester. I mean, the Highwayman can as well, but, you know, he's not really the best for it anyway. Let's get another blind fire off for no real reason. I just kind of want extra speed, so I can definitely outspeed this damn Oracle. And the leper is getting moved forwards slowly. Might need to move the Jester back 2 slots. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to. And debuff for less speed, so I'm going to have to move myself forwards first, probably. There's the battlefield bandage for the extra healing. Basically just cancels out the debuff from the bloody whatchamacallit Uka. Of course that missed. Of course. I still think the Jester's Bleed is a higher source of damage at this moment than the Leper's Chop. Tidal Slam, that won't be bad if it hits and knocks him back. Okay, I guess you just can't get everything your way, even if it was what the enemy was intending to do. Not going to use the bandage, probably just going to throw that out anyway because I'm wasteful like that. I'm going to point blank shot with the Highwayman. Probably should have taken care of the Pelagic Oracle like ages ago, but you know, I'm greedy. I didn't expect the fight to drone on this long. So yep, Solemnity, because it'll heal exactly as much as it says it does because of the balancing. Let's get rid of this damn Oracle. 9 stress relief for critting a Pelagic Oracle and killing it. Okay, so you have 1 damage until you die. Just need to deal 1 damage, and I can easily do that with the Jester. Or with myself. That's 4 to 7. Kinda don't want to actually kill it right now. I want to get another Solemnity off. So I'll just harvest. Yeah, there's 1 damage. And Solemnity for extra health.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And we get another Beast Slayer's Ring. I'll throw out the Holy Water. I didn't bring that with me. And, yep, this other stuff is junk. I don't really need busts anymore. I mean, the Sanitarium is as upgraded as I really need it to be. I could upgrade Disease Treatment, but then again, I have a Plague Doctor for that. So, let's grab the treasure, because I can use a key here, hopefully. So I can get that out of my inventory. And, Shoe Guard is, of course, going to interact with literally everything.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
No, I clicked on the wrong stack of torches, but it'll just get moved around eventually. And I can't use a key here, because this is an unlocked strongbox. Still going to be trapped though, most likely. Okay, so we got 1 Call of the Deep here. I really want to outspeed these damn things. Seaward Slash, that's like 20 million damage. Okay, so let's start up the Riposte. Q will do wonders here, most likely. Also, this leper does not have any accuracy trinkets on him. He is rocking double damage. Well, plus 50% damage, but double damage trinkets. Because I expected that he wouldn't like need that much with the Jester's Battle Ballad in action. So yeah, no focus armlet for him. Even though it probably would have been a smarter idea to do so. And just give Dismas's head to myself. Or, you know, the Warrior's Racer. Because I, of course, will always run Melee Highwayman build on myself. Because I prefer Melee Highwayman because it's a lot more valid than ranged Highwaymen. Due to how the Grave Robber is literally better in every single way than him, except for Point Blank Shot. And then again, Point Blank Shot is, like, kind of situational. Let's get rid of some of this stress. Or all of it, I guess. Keep forgetting Inspiring Tomb does a lot with the Bright Tamarine. I never usually use the Bright Tamarine. I always... Generally, when I play this game, I usually just go double stack of bleed, like, trinkets. And let's have you touch it, because I can heal you up easier if I just focus on one person. Emeralds, busts... What else do we need? Let's just throw out the damn skeleton key. I only packed 2 of them because, like, I expected a treasure room. And we got one, except it didn't need a key. Wonderful. So, what else can I discuss? I played some Overwatch with Strawberries today, online of course, and yeah, I love cliff charging with Reinhardt, especially when I knock off both Roadhog and Zarya on the enemy's team and get 100% ult charge immediately. So let's battle ballad. We need to kill a Thrall here. There we go, that's Battlefield Bandage for you. A lot of people say Battlefield Bandage isn't reliable, and they're wrong, because Battlefield Bandage has like a super high crit rate for some reason. Let us riposte active. Yes, let us riposte active. Probably should have attacked this one so that I could point blank shot on this one. And do like 1 billion damage and kill it in one hit. So of course bleed is going to be like highly useful here, because of the massive protection on these things.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, there's 6. Blind fire is of course going to hit that one. Okay, so he's dead. I guess I'll remove the stress on the leper. I wonder when Wolf is going to arrive on this save file. It's going to happen. Don't think it won't happen. But yeah, let's stack those torches up and equip that cudgel weight. Or the cudgel weight. The one trinket in the game that the Houndmaster uses that is basically like 99% of people say, oh, use the cudgel weight because you can use it and a stun amulet on the Houndmaster, and he'll have like the highest stun base in the game, and he can stun everything twice. I think that, you know, there's some logic behind that, but it's just not for me. I prefer to use like... Actually, I don't use the Houndmaster enough to really warrant using cudgel weight. I usually just use I sometimes use cudgel weight if I don't have like anything better than you know, the generic junk like that. But I usually run protection trinket because I like using the guard on the Houndmaster in the higher levels. It's quite reliable. I just like guarding abilities over stuns really, because stuns aren't reliable unless you have like massive stun skills like the Houndmaster, but protection, like, your opponent doesn't get extra damage against protection over time, so yeah, I prefer to use protection because you can just spam it. That may sound stupid, but then again, it works better in action than it sounds. Sounds terrible, works great. Can we not have a Seaward Slash hit the Jester and just kill him immediately? Okay, good, you're attacking me. So he is taking 3 damage, so I'll just move the leper here so he can't possibly hit this guy. Why do I still have these names? Answer, because they're the ones that I gave to me, and I couldn't come up with better names. Yeah, I am really bad with names, by the way. And that's a miss. Kind of wanted that miss, to be honest, because we can stall a little bit, because he's dying, and we kind of need heals. Leper heal up to almost full, and we are golden. Goldfinger. I don't know, like, that's James Bond, isn't it? I haven't watched James Bond. I haven't even watched Star Wars, to be honest.
So too will resistance.
Yes, the real Spartan has not watched Star Wars at all. Ooh, Suncloak. That's a great one. Might have to actually equip that right now. I mean, it's extra protection and dodge. Who would I want to put that on? Myself, I guess, just instead of the Seer Stone. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, that is a really good trinket. Is there a blockade on the map? Yes, there is. I need to keep the shovel. Let's throw out the Beast Slayer's Ring. I already have one of those. I don't really like Beast Slayer's Ring because, oh, it's a good buff, but it only works on beasts. So, like, there isn't... Granted, in the Warrens it's really good, but I don't really go to the Warrens because it's filled with disease. I don't go to the Warrens or the Weald a lot. I go to the Cove and Ruins mostly. Just because in these two places it's less likely to get disease. The only enemies that can disease you here are the stupid jellyfish and the ghouls. I think the snails can as well, but they rarely do because they're kind of useless enemies. They have protection, but that's about it. Let's get this torch. And fight. Hey look, stingers. What would you... What are the odds that I'm going to get diseased by these things because I say that they rarely inflict disease? Answer, probably nothing, since we're like going to just kill them instantly. This guy is probably going to hit the Jester, so I'll bandage him up. Let us give the leper more accuracy. Let's give accuracy.
Eradicated.
Yep. Eradicated. Okay, hitting the Obelisk isn't the worst thing ever. The Obelisk can heal herself when in the 3rd slot, which is kind of, like, awesome. A lot of people say the Obelisk can't heal herself. She can, she just has to be in the 3rd slot. Because Battlefield Bandage works in the front 3 slots. It's like, what, really? Really? He's trying to pull her forward so she can't heal. How pitiful. Come and attack the leper now. Go on, do it. Nah, you're too weak.
Foolish horrors. Brought low.
I'm still gonna move her backwards to the 4th slot because Obelisk has like really good survivability. She just generally has a lot of health. Not much dodge, but yeah, she has just 41 health. It's pretty good. I think it's like a bit more than the Antiquarian, but then again, the Antiquarian has like huge stats. Like she's the Est of the game, and Est is the opposite of the Jagan. I'm just using Fire Emblem like terms here. I'm a Fire Emblem fan, but I've never played any of the games. Is that weird? The answer is yes, that is very weird. I would like to play Fire Emblem, but I don't really have any Nintendo consoles. I was thinking about getting a new 3DS, if like, or if that's what it's called still. Is it still called the new 3DS, or is it just called like something else? I don't know. So yeah, I was thinking about getting that and then doing like just playing on my own, like Fire Emblem Awakening or Fates or some shit like that, but never really had the opportunity because I don't want to buy a 3DS just to play Fire Emblem. I was considering like finding an emulator, but I'm not good with emulators, honestly. I really suck at using them. So let's blind fire because we're going to go before these guys. If we have like 15 speed, we can just kill whichever one of these I want. Which is probably going to be the guy in the back because the Jester will then be able to harvest and kill like this guy. Snapshot, perfect target. Harvest to kill. What did he do on his turn? I wasn't paying attention. Let's shoot you in the face, move you backwards, which is absolutely terrible. And, yep, we'll have someone else deal with the corpses, not the leper. Arterial pinch. That's okay because it's just bleeding. And he can heal that off easily. Okay, Jester, I want you to stack up more bleed because your damage is the best, and that was a resist. Really? Okay, I'll take care of this corpse, seeing as no one else will. Story of my life. And, phone, shut up. Let's get a tiny, Solemnity heal, just to buff resistances. Just to buff resistances. Surprised this doesn't buff stun resist, but then again, it doesn't need to. It gives move resist, which prevents like that, because move skills, I think move skills that are tied to stun skills have, like, even less chance of working. Which is why, the Bounty Hunter's uppercut sucks. You know, sucks at stunning. No, not it doesn't suck at stunning, it sucks at moving. Let's get a duelist advancing, because I want to try for the riposte, because he's probably going to attack me instead of the leper. Except he attacked the leper because he is, you know, just wanting to get the bleed off. No, I don't want to move, I want to Solemnity. I don't know why I bother clicking on anything else, because it was already selected. I keep forgetting that. It's a force of habit.
A decisive pummeling.
Okay, so 4 damage. Not enough. Not enough. Not good enough. That's a lot of resists he's getting. Like, how low is my bleed chance? I will check that very soon. Arterial pinch. Probably not going to bleed because of all his bleed resist buffs. That's good. Okay, so it's 129 plus 30 equals 159 versus 80. So it's like 80% chance or something. surprisingly, higher chance than, like, well, equal chance. Like, no, it's actually really high chance to hit. Okay. Do not need to reduce stress, but I will do it anyway. Campfire is probably the best idea. Look at all those resistances. Just banged my knee on the table again. I always seem to do that. And, yeah, let's get moving.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
3 emeralds. That's lucky. Let's open this chest.
Packs laden with loot.
Just
are
gold.
often low on supplies.
Let's eat the food. Kind of just the best option in general. And I do not have a shovel, so I'll have to take a thing. A stress check. Well, not a stress check, just a bunch of stress and a little bit of damage.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
There's that flesh again.
Indefatigable purpose.
Surprise, mofos. I don't know why our surprise chance is like so good. I mean, I unequipped the seer stone.
Executed.
Okay, there's some bleed. That's you. Okay, so he's got 9 health. So that's 8. She's going to die in 2 turns. Which means
Impressive.
we've won this fight. She's going to get 1 attack off, and then she's going to die. Hopefully, Jester can go before her and stress heal the obelisk. Nope, she was too fast.
Death. Unforeseen.
More emeralds.
Unforgiving.
I'm not complaining, but that's a bit weird, isn't it? I guess emeralds are just now the currency. This is now Sonic the Hedgehog. Another surprise. Excellent. As normal, we have to kill the madman first. Let's battle it so that we can get the upper hand in accuracy. 12. Okay, he's gonna get an attack off. 19. Alright. At least I get a riposte here. That's a debuff to stress resist. Just me working the riposte like magic. Getting all of the hits. By the way, the reason I brought the Jester out to the cove, it may sound stupid, but it's merely for the fact that he has balance, so he has extra move resist. It just prevents the stupid ability, whatever it's called. What camping skills do you have? You have every rose has its thorn, so I don't need to worry about stress right now. Let us kill you first. Let's get rid of the corpse as well. Kind of want to get rid of both of these corpses quickly. Mainly because I don't want him to start spamming Seaward Slash. I mean, spearfishing. Could have probably hewed to take care of the corpse and him, but it would have done like no damage to him anyway. That's a lot of damage.
Vision. The end approaches.
Octocestus, here comes the riposte. Yeah, the riposte has really low accuracy, by the way. 85 only. I kind of actually do need to stress heal here. Oh, but then again, that buff is wearing off. That's not good. Let us get less stress. He's still guarded, so that's not good. Really need to heal now. Do I want to gamble on a Hugh killing him? It has like no chance to, so I won't bother. Just get a lot of healing up. Okay, the guard has worn off, so I can stab him now. This guy is a lot, like, really tentacly. What is with Eldritch games and tentacles? It's like everything is a giant squid. This guy is, of course, an octopus, but you get the drill. Got to get some healing on me. Okay, so this fight is now easy. He's gonna like spam Octocestus now. Not gonna do much because I'm protected by like 28 dodge. Let's get some more stress healing up. Every rose has its thorn. Should be able to like fully stress heal everyone now, or at least get pretty damn close to it. Let's go for Hugh because you never know when you might get the crit. Hey, I get a torch.
Be wary.
Let's keep the medicinal herbs. Not really, that was the last fight. Okay.
A moment of
Let
respite.
us feast
A
now.
chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Yeah, every Rosehead's Thorn should do it perfectly. Okay, that was nice. Bandit Sense, because it's like just there to prevent the nighttime ambush. As opposed to the last party I brought out, this one only has wound care as its like specialization skills. Really, no one has Encourage. That's weird. I mean, I could Quarantine, but that's like the exact opposite of what I want. Except it's really not.
In Radiance, may we
Okay, so let's
find
grab some loot and then
victory.
leave. You never know, we kind of need Coral to cure some negative stresses. No, not negative stresses,
Watch
negative
your
quirks.
step.
Oh, because that's all there is in this hallway. Oh, might as well douse the torchlight and grab this.
Closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
And another emerald. Yeah, I can't be bothered collecting. There wasn't that much in the term Veilooms, but we got a lot of treasure, and Lock of Fury. I'll be using that pretty much every mission I do with the Abomination now. And look, no one's level 5, which is perfect, because we don't need that. Sickly, that's terrible.
The shadows hide the guilty and the guilt-ridden alike.
Okay, so if I have any highwaymen, I can just leave them idle and gain one resolve level. And I only have one highwayman, and it's me. Where am I? Here I am. So, yeah, probably won't be doing that. I'll be removing his negative quirks. I guess next episode we'll be going to this Exterminate in the Ruins, because there are no level 3 missions here. We're starting to get level 5 missions, like, more frequently. And I can't do those because we're not really high enough leveled. Granted, they are, like, collect medicines, knock down shrines, and, purify altars. But I don't feel like we're ready to do those right now. I mean, they'd give a lot of, deeds, but, not right now. Not until we have at least level 4 weapons and level 4 armor. I just don't feel comfortable with level 3. It's really not enough health. Look at that, 27. Ugh, horrid. So I'll see you guys then, where we go and, smash things.